You'll see, he will make you laugh in the backseat of your car. Walker Satterwhite.
Hey y'all, my name is Walker Satterwhite. So I'm 15, and I'm not driving yet, but close. I mean, how many of you drive? Lots of you drove here tonight, right? And I'm sure you all know the dangers of texting while driving. It's called distracted driving, and it's not safe. And I know none of you never do it. But how many of you have ever driven with children in the backseat, huh? Talk about distracting. Mom, Susie's looking at me. Mom, she stuck her tongue out at me. Do not to do, do not to do, do not to do. Ah! You remember the bend and snap from Legally Blonde, right? My mom's signature move was the distend and slap. And Elle Woods was right. It has a 98% success rate, 100% if we were stopped at a red light. And since I'm not driving yet, I'm not really in the dating game, but I have met someone and she's very special. She's at my house all the time. My parents love her. She's very helpful and she's super smart. Her name is Alexa. It's true, I don't know what she looks like, but she has an amazing voice. I got kind of worried a couple weeks ago at her Super Bowl party whenever she lost it, but don't worry, she's okay now, and she actually sounds a little bit better. Look, before I met Alexa, I'd only been interested in one other girl. Her name was Wazzy. Some of you may know her as Waze. The problem was, she was always kind of bossy. She always thought her way was the best way. Instead of working out our problems, she always wanted to take shortcuts. And big red flag, she would always say, "Warning, police up ahead." Which made me worry that I might find myself the subject of a Dateline episode. Plus, we never had any alone time, because my mom was always in the car with us. Passenger driver, yes. Look, I wish I met Alexa sooner so she can help me solve some of life's biggest mysteries, like almond milk. When I was 8, I had my first sleepover, and I was introduced to almond milk at breakfast. My first thought, of course, was, where are the udders on an almond? Then it hit me. So that's why they're always covered in chocolate, huh? Makes you wonder what peanut M&Ms are hiding under that candy coat. M&Ms always seemed harmless before that. But then again, a lot of things seemed harmless when I was a kid. Looking back now, I'm just happy I survived childhood. One of my earliest memories is my mom trying to shove an airplane in my mouth. Here comes the airplane. I'm all waving my arms and she's thinking I'm loving it, but I'm really saying this is a no-fly zone. No-fly zone, not clear for landing. The other runway, not clear. United, no. No. Don't need that here. Bedtime should have been a relief, right? Anything to get me out of that high chair / airplane hangar. There I am in my mom's arms and she's singing, "Rock-a-bye baby in the treetop." That's a weird place to be. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bow breaks, the cradle will fall. Down will come baby, cradle and all. Instead of falling asleep, I'm falling out of a 20-foot tree in a cradle that my parents obviously bought from IKEA. Then there was the first day of kindergarten. My parents tried to get me on the bus, but I was terrified. They're all like, "Walker, there's nothing to be afraid of, sweetie. You remember watching the Magic School Bus? That's supposed to help." I thought that was a cautionary tale, like Little Red Riding Hood or Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I didn't want to go surfing on a sound wave or swinging through the stars. I definitely didn't want to take a left in my intestine. I just want to go to school. Is that too much to ask? School. I mean, have you seen the show? There's a giant praying mantis, and one time the bus turned into a giant spider. I mean, what the frizz. But I could always look forward to Christmas, the most magical time of the year. Until one year, this elf on the shelf named Jingles showed up on my front door to monitor my behavior. Morning after morning, Jingles was caught red-handed in all kind of mischief, like wrapped up in toilet paper, or making snow angels in flour, or sitting in a sink full of marshmallows, and my parents just laughed. No, something is very wrong here. My theory? Criminal informant. Jingles is a juvenile delinquent that the North Pole District Attorney cut a deal with. All right, Jingles, here's how it's gonna play out. You work for us as a CI in the hard time breaking icicles. I ain't no snitch. All right, throw in immunity for any and all mischief in the line of duty, and who's got the deal? In the naughty versus nice list, there are two separate but equally important groups that represent the children of the world. The elf on the shelf who snitches, and Santa who punishes the offenders. These are their stories. Dum dum! Thank you so much, everybody. My name's Walker Satterwhite.